Today we're gonna talk about Basketball Wives LA season 5 episode 7. Back to the bullshit, I guess. Tammy and Evelyn meet up. They talking about Tasha's opening, her birthday party, stuff like that. So first they go talk about the opening. Tammy was just saying how, Tasha's the investor that's not involved. And that kind of threw her off. She said how she goes to support everybody, but that really threw her off. Then Evelyn was talking about, when they were talking about the opening or whatever, Evelyn was talking about Big Diva and somebody gonna hit Big Diva in the throat, and that was a badass idea and stuff like that, and how, they were just, critiquing the opening. And they were just saying what a lot of us vloggers were saying about the opening. It was bullshit and she needs to go back and regroup. Okay. So then they talked about the birthday party. Because basically they would just meet up to, gossip or whatever. And at least this episode, they start back getting along. Now what I'm mad about VH1, can y'all please go back and show us the deleted scenes on how they made up? Because the last thing we knew, they had a problem with each other. Then y'all showed them last episode of them going shopping, but y'all never showed the resolution of them, the hand thrown up in the face and the bitch comment, so whatever. Then I see on the blogs on how they still not getting along or whatever. So this is some bullshit ass, fake ass relationship, friendship, whatever. Anyway, so they talk about the birthday party, and she tells Tammy how Tasha was 2 hours late to the birthday party and stuff like that, and how they left. So Tammy laughed like, y'all didn't really leave. So she was just like, yeah, shit, we stayed for 2 hours. Susie had a plane to catch. I've been at work all day. Shit, we had things to do, so we left. Which I didn't have a problem with them leaving after 2 fucking hours. I wouldn't have stayed there either. Tammy was talking about the conversation she had with Tasha about her eye being messed up from the weed bar opening, and how Tasha reacted to that shit. Tammy was just like trying to explain to her, like, it was nothing salty towards that. I was just trying to tell her, you need to get your shit checked out. Then Evelyn brought up that Shani was coughing after the what's her name, but she was like, I didn't want to bring nobody name involved. I just wanted to let her know how I feel, because it wasn't about that. She said, she was just trying to tell her about the her symptoms or whatever, and she need to get her business checked. It wasn't no salty shit, but everybody know that's how Tasha took it. Anyway, moving on. Shani and her son, she throwing her son a birthday party for his 13th birthday or whatever. He talking about how he wanted the DJ, the photo booth, and then he wanted Big Sean, Lil Wayne, Wiz Khalifa. He wanted fire and 2 girls on the red carpet. And I'm sitting there like, what's wrong with you rich fucking people? Now I'm about to go in on Shani. Now, this is the second time we have seen Shani, really, really showing her kids what she do for their birthday, whatever. But let me tell you something. Ain't no rich people watching Basketball Wives. So why would you throw, this is what I don't like about that Sweet 16 bullshit, and when these celebrities throw birthday parties for their kids. Ain't no rich people watching this. So why throw it in other people's kids' face that what you doing for your child, especially when he fucking 13 years old. What you gonna do when he 14? I'm just saying, for a 13-year-old birthday party, shit, we was lucky enough to get a motherfucking PlayStation. Was PlayStation out back then? Shit, I think I was playing Nintendo. I'm just saying. So we was happy about that. We was happy to get some damn Game Boys. I'm just saying. So to be just throwing this elaborate ass party for a 13-year-old for all this, he gotta get stylists, he gotta get all this. That was just a waste of bullshit and a waste of money. Then you wasting it on a party for all these other motherfuckers to enjoy when your son and you gotta worry about everybody else's entertainment, so he ain't be able to enjoy himself. But we'll get to that party. But I just don't agree with all these celebrities throwing these big ass elaborate parties for their teenagers. And I'm just like, really? What do you show them? Like, what are you gonna do to up it next year? So I'm just saying, what if you ain't got the money? Then you show your child that you don't have the money for that kind of $100,000 birthday party, which they think they should have. No. I don't give a fuck if my kids got all A's. $100,000 party ain't gonna happen. Anyway, not my child, but if you want to spend your money, I'm just saying it's stupid as shit. Anyway, Tammy, Susie, Evelyn, all the ladies, whatever, meet up and they want to talk about to Tasha. I guess Tasha called these ladies in for drinks to talk about her birthday party. But before Tasha can get there, they started talking about how in the blogs after they left, people were calling Evelyn and Susie and Tasha. I don't know if they were really calling Susie, but the other two, they were calling them angry birds, which I can see why, but a little harsh. But we know who put that out there. So then Tammy walk in, they still talking, then Tasha walk in. Tasha automatically had an attitude, which she kind of had a right, but then she didn't have a right. And we're going to get into that. So they goes back and forth about this stupid ass birthday party. And for once, I agree with Shani. Like, but you had us waiting for 2 hours. She like, well, I don't think it was that long, but it was my party, so I think I have a right to be late as I wanted to. Not 2 hours. I'm sorry. I wouldn't wait more than an hour for nobody's birthday. I don't even know if I'll wait an hour. I'm just saying, if that party ain't cracking, I ain't waiting over an hour. That party better be super cracking for me to just sit there and not notice that the birthday person, the person that invited me, is not there. Especially when I'm only gonna know like 4 people. So, they going back about the party or whatever. Tasha is still on defense. Shani is like, bitch, get over it. Like, you got an attitude and you need to calm that shit down. And I agree with Shani on that one. Tasha said that was tacky and tired of him. I was just like, bitch, did you just really say that? I'm just like, okay, whatever. But they let that shit go. Then she asked about, Evelyn was like, did you get the gift? She was like, yeah, but we'll get into that later. But yeah, I got it. Then Shani was like, well, damn, you welcome. Like, shit, sarcastically. She like, shit, you welcome. You could say, hey, I acknowledge the gift. Like, hey, thank y'all for coming. Or whatever. So, then Shani was like, sorry. Tasha was like, Shani said sorry, but Tasha was like, there's no buts when you say sorry. And I agree with that. Like, when you say sorry, you don't put a but after that. But I agree, like, shit, bitch, you can't be 2 hours late. So, after all of that or whatever, Tasha just, like, looks at Susie and was like, so what you gotta say? Then she brushed that bitch off like, bitch, you ain't even relevant. Like, I was like, damn. Everybody was threw off about that, but I'm like, shit, if Susie ain't gonna say nothing, hell, can't nobody else say nothing. Then, she turns around, they talk about the dildos or whatever. Then she turns around and asks Tammy, like, well, what the hell your gift at? And I'm sitting there like, I felt like Tammy, shit, she was looking like, who the fuck you talking to? She was like, shit, I didn't come to your party. And she was like, well, if you come to people's party, you should bring a gift. Tammy like, I didn't come to your shit. She was like, well, just to let you know, I guess for future references, I don't know. But I was like, bitch. So Tammy was like, you talking about shit is tacky. It's tacky to ask people for a gift. And I was like, hell to the yeah. Bitch, you ain't getting one. That's what I would have said. Bitch, you ain't getting one, but whatever. So anyway, after that, they talked. She asked him about the weed bar. So none of them wanted to really give her an honest answer. So they was like, we came to support you. She was just like, I was laughing. Because after that shade, she threw to Susie. Susie was like, well, shit, it was better than your birthday party. Or whatever. So Tasha got kind of defensive. So the only person who spoke up about the weed bar was Tammy. Tammy was just like, told her the truth. Like, shit. But you came at me when I'm trying to give you some damn advice. You came at me like I was wrong. But everybody in your damn party said the same shit. Like, that shit was whack as fuck. You need to regroup. Whatever. So she was just like, I wasn't mad. I'm mad that you took it like that or some bullshit she said. But she was like, it wasn't like that. Whatever. So then the next day, Evelyn and Shani meet up. They want to talk about Tasha and her attitude. Yada, yada, yada. That's how I felt. They talked about how she dismissed Susie. Everybody was looking at that shit because I know I was. Next scene was Tammy and her life coach. She was talking about how they were talking about Lil Tammy. Lil Tammy is how she used to react, and because it put her back into the mind of being a little girl. So that's what Little Tammy is. So they talked about that and yada yada yada. That's how I felt about that whole situation. Only thing I got out of Tammy, just want some respect. The lady was telling her it really wasn't about her. Some things just not always about her. You gotta take other people's feelings into consideration, whatever. Only thing that I was hearing, well, I wasn't even hearing nothing in that fucking conversation, because to me, I was just like, whatever. Work on you, Tammy. But my thing was, the lady had her feet on Tammy white ass couches, and I was sitting there like, bitch, get your feet down, get your feet down the whole time. And I'm just like, where you do that at? Get your damn feet down. You don't live here, and on white couches. You seen Tammy feet up, but they wasn't on the couches. This bitch feet was all up on the couch. I'm just saying. We were just taught not to put your feet on the damn couch. I'm just saying, especially white. Anyway, after that, what happened? Oh, Shawnee and her son get fitted for his damn outfit. First of all, that's what I'm saying. Rich people, I don't know. 13 years old, we wasn't trying to put on no damn church suit for no damn party. You know, hey, to me, that first outfit was a church suit, and I was just like, okay, I understand you're doing a red carpet, but you can't get comfortable. You can't dance with your friends at 13 in a damn church suit. Then, the second outfit was cool. I thought the little jacket with the watch, that was, you know, a little age appropriate. Anyway, moving on, I wouldn't got my son a damn stylist. We would have went to the mall, got your outfit, and hey, put it like that. After that, what happened? Tammy. Tammy and his damn weight loss, whatever. I have noticed that she has been getting real skinny. Okay, cool. But please don't put that bathing suit on no more. She looked cute from the breastbone up. That was it. Pretty face. Pretty up here. You can see the breast hanging out. Pretty, that's it. But down at the bottom where all that shit hanging out, don't do that no more. I understand you doing your before and after pictures, but just saying. I just feel like when you get a certain age, there's some shit you shouldn't be showing on TV to the world. Just saying. What else happened? Sharif party. Shawnee's son party. Okay, whatever. Looked like he had fun. Didn't see no celebrities. I don't know if she couldn't get the ones he asked for, so that's why they edited it out. But whatever. Tammy and Susie, they meet up because she wants advice on how to get respect. Bitch, you're too old to be trying to figure out how to get advice. When she talking to Tammy, I was just sitting there like, I know Royce is at home laughing her ass off at this dumb following ass girl. She is just such a follower. How do you? I don't know. You need a backbone? I don't get it. You're too old. Do you have a baby? I don't know. But you're too damn old to be looking for a backbone now. I'm just saying. Especially when all these other seasons you was being a bitch. Then you got a mouth on you. And you don't have no backbone. You always starting shit, but no backbone. I'm just saying. She just, I don't know. She just weird. Susie weird. Tammy told her to take little Tammy with her when she go talk to Tasha because she just feel like, oh, I don't know where that came from. I was trying to throw it off her back, and I'm sitting there like, girl, boo, get a fucking backbone. Whatever. Evelyn gonna meet, Evelyn and her best friend, they gonna meet with a stylist about her having a clothing line. She wants the clothing line to be affordable for people. What I saw was okay. It looked like it could be sold at Walmart and Target. I'm just saying. But it looked okay. Now, if you want to go a little higher end, go to Target, not Walmart. But I'm just saying. Susie meet up with Tasha. She bring little Tammy. Because she needs somebody. Because, you know, she a follower. And she only can confront people when she got somebody. So she bring little Tammy. I didn't see the bitch, but okay, she brought her. When she first goes in, she just, Tasha was asking her about, you know, how she felt about the other night. She immediately like, fuck you. She was like, I just want to tell you, fuck you. And I'm just like, do you want to get hit in the face? Because you can't fight. You prove that you're scary. You prove that, you know what I'm saying, you're a follower. So do you want to get hit in the face? Because I'm just sorry. I just felt like Tasha, bitch, you was a good woman. Because this bitch would have got hit in the throat. Like, did you just, to get this conversation started and you not thinking I'm going to come back at you to say fuck me? Like, for real? And I don't like how you treated me and all this time. I mean, she just started going off and Tasha was just like, wait a minute, let's start this over. Because that fuck you thing. And she was like, no, fuck you. And Tasha was like, well, fuck you too. And she was like, fuck you harder. I'm sitting there like, bitch, are y'all 3 and 5? Like, I don't get it. But they going at it or whatever. Well, not even they. Susie just going to fuck off. And so Tasha just like, bitch, get out. Not like that, but you know, bitch, get out. So she was like, okay, I'll get out. Because she was like, would have said, I think this would, pissed off Susie. Because she was like, would you have said all of this if you were at the party and the other girls wouldn't? Would you have left? And Susie, dumb face, looked at ass. She didn't know if she was just like, oh shit, the camera's on me, so I gotta give a fucked up answer. She was just like, I didn't want to be there anyway. I couldn't wait to leave. And I'm like, oh, Tasha was like, well, bitch, if you couldn't wait to leave, get out now. Get your shit, get out now. So Susie walks out. Tasha like, wait a minute, hold on. I got a piece of my mind. That's one thing about black girls. It's like, bitch, wait a minute, I gotta get the last word. So let me go chase you outside. So she go chase her to the elevator. They talking shit. Some comment Susie bring up about the lady husband. That's another reason why she would have got punched in the face. I'm just saying. She texts him about her husband. She like, wait a minute, I got a husband. You don't. Like, but you can't bring up my husband and who he fucking in China and all this kind of bullshit if you ain't even got a man. Like, but you can't speak up on my shit if you ain't even got shit. I'm just saying. So Tasha tries to walk off or whatever, and Susie runs behind her and knock her hat off. But did y'all see how fast Susie backed the fuck up? Because she was like, wait a minute, this bitch might beat me up real quick. So she backed up and hurried up, tried to push that damn button for that elevator. So, Tasha just like hit me again. But bitch, you wouldn't have to say that. You wouldn't, When she would have swung her hand, she would have swung one arm, I would have turned around and swung all my arms. Like, but you don't just put your hands on nobody and then gonna say, hit me again. But you wouldn't have been enough cameraman and security standing right there for Susie's ass. I'm just saying, like, Tasha, you just got punked, like, on national TV. I'm just saying. I know y'all don't condone violence on Basketball Wives this season, but you knew. So I would have just been like, bitch, I didn't get the memo. I'm new. I would have fucked that bitch up. I'm just saying. I just don't condone. First of all, she swung first. So I was defending myself, and she just got her ass whooped. Then they would have said, oh, she beat Susie poor ass. No, bitch, you swung first. I'm just saying. Anyway, that's my review for Basketball Wives. Whatever city they in this week. Season 5, episode 7. Make sure you rate, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I do everything by the Ghetto View. THA, not THE. Except my Instagram is Miss Nika still. MZZNEKA69. Follow me and I'll follow you back. Talk to me, I'll talk to you back. Make sure you check out Ashley Miller 1987. Her Twitter name is Ashley Shy Miller. Check out Mike B801. Check out Scotty from Mr. Still Standing. We all do the reviews of Basketball Wives, except Mike. He don't do Basketball Wives, but he do a lot of other great reviews. So check him out too. We'll talk to you back. That's what I can say. Y'all talk to us. We will talk back. Make sure you share the videos. All that good stuff. All right. Peace.